Boy, it's cold in a month, God, nigga, for sure. Dude, what's good? What's going on, man? It's your boy B, and we back. And why is the table moving? I'm trying to do my intro, gang. What are you doing? We got the video I know that y'all probably been waiting for, especially for those who are in the space of looking for a new case for their iPhone 17, whether that's the 17 Pro, the Pro Max, the 17 itself, or the Air. So real quick, we got the iPhone 17 Pro Max case, OtterBox Defender Pro Series, as you guys see, which is the 3-piece case. And we also have the special OtterBox Defender XT edition, man, with the clear backing. One of my all-time favorites. I've used both of these cases for multiple days, a couple of weeks now. I had both of these cases, and I want to say this: both of these are very, very great cases, super protective. Now, this rubber is going to be a little bit more bulkier than the XT, because the XT is pretty much just a 2-piece case. But the grip texture on both of these are pretty much similar. Even though the grooves have like a different design, the grip texture is pretty much similar. There are a lot of differences between these two. First things first, which one is the easiest to take on and off? I got to give it to the XT here. It's only a 2-piece case. You lay your phone inside here, and you got this frame here, which conceals the phone inside the case, nice and secure. With the Pro Defender 3-piece case, a bit more tedious with these clips and clamps, but it offers a bit more protection. On OtterBox website, me personally, I think both of them do just as good as protection, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really see no big difference in that. They both offer pretty much the same protection, and this is just me using both of them on a day-to-day basis. I actually end up dropping this particular case. If you guys want to see that video of me explaining that, be sure to go check that out. But yes, this is going to be a 3-piece case here, a bit more tedious to put on because of these clips and clamps. They are hard to unbuckle. So this is a case that you don't want to be taking off if you're deciding to go with the OtterBox Defender Pro Series. Again, this is a case that you're not going to be taking on and off if you like to change your case frequently. And they also offer like graphic designs and things of that nature as well. I just got to know how cold it is out there. It's 33 degrees. I'm literally one temperature above freezing. Snotty nose like Tommy off Rugrats. One of the major differences as well with these two cases is that the USB Type-C port, how you access it, is attached differently per case. So on the XT, as you guys see, it more so folds downward, which I like a lot, especially using it with my MagSafe in the car. It's just easy to access the port. Boom, push it in. Really easy to access the port. Whereas the Defender Pro Series, it pulls upward, if that makes sense. So to access this one, you're gonna have to pull upward, and what that actually ends up doing is, to me, I think it wears out the rubber groove here a lot more than it would if you was pulling downward like the XT. So again, the Defender Pro pulls upward, which pushes against the rim of the rubber groove, and also the bracket piece, the back and the front bracket piece, more so the front bracket piece, which seals the phone in. So once you wear that out, you will probably feel it being a lot looser around this area at the bottom here, which I do notice in like OtterBox cases, the Defender Pro cases. So be mindful of that if you do decide to go with this case, man. If you can just charge with the MagSafe only, I would recommend that if you want to go with this case. And whereas this one right here, you will have no real issues as far as it wearing out on the frame here, because there's no rubber thing to actually seal the frame on this, because you see this is the gap right here. So you don't have to worry about that issue. It's just going to be on the back side, and all this is pretty much sealed up pretty well here by OtterBox. Let me get my other phone real quick so I can show them quick comparison. Bye bye. Here's a quick example of the XT on the 15 Pro Max here. Again, as you guys see, in this case, been on my phone since I bought it, so this has been like roughly 2 years, a little bit over 2 years, and you guys can kind of see the wear and tear on the tab itself for the USB port. Hopefully you guys can see that. There you guys go right there. So it does eventually do wear out. This is 2 years of having this case, but outside of that, the rubber grooves here are still intact, nice and sealed. And I don't think that would be the case if you was to go with the Defender Pro series. In my opinion, I think it would loosen up around these grooves here, just due to the simple fact that you will keep pulling upward on the rim of the rubber, and it's going to create a looseness just from just normal wear and tear. Whereas this one, the wear and tear is going to be more so towards the bottom, but it's not going to really affect the case frame. See what I'm saying? Like it's just attached differently. So just be mindful of that if you plan on keeping this case for a super long time, like I did with my 15 Pro Max XT. Shout out to OtterBox once again, man. This is a very dope case. I like the clear backing. I just wish that they had the Apple logo was center in the circle, but it's cool. It's not too big of a deal. We're not looking at the back of the phone anyway, so it don't really matter. All right, what else we got? We can chat about the touching back on the grip texture. The XT version right here on my right hand, the Pro series is on the left side. Going back to the texture of the grip here, you're gonna get way more grip on the Pro series version if you decided to go with this particular model here. Whereas if you go with the clear backing on the XT, you're not gonna get that much of a grip. Now again, as I mentioned earlier in the video, they do sell like graphics, the ones with the solid backing and stuff like that. So those may offer more grip texture than the clear backing. So I want you guys to be mindful. Keep that in mind if you're in the market shopping, looking at OtterBox cases. If you want more grip texture, then boom, you probably have to go with this version, or end up grabbing the XT version with one of those solid backings, so you don't have the clear plastic piece in the back. All right, so let's start the iPhone 17 Pro Max inside of the Defender Pro series case real quick for you guys, just to give you guys a quick look at what it looks like inside the case. So here you guys go. Here's the OtterBox Defender Pro series back plate here. Happy that they designed the MagSafe on the back, because in previous models this was missing, and the MagSafe was just non-existent when it came to trying to put it on one of your chargers. It just won't gonna hold up. You know, you hit a bump or something like that, or if you try to jiggle it, it's gonna fall off. So I'm glad they included it on the case itself this time, and not just relying on the phone. So, but anyways, we're gonna put this in here. This is the back piece. You got the top plate. You're just gonna clamp these in place. Again, this is gonna offer the max protection for your phone. It's gonna sit nice and snug in this plastic frame here. All right, we're gonna make sure everything is clamped in. Once you got all your clamps clipped in, then you grab your rubber piece. Again, this is that 3-piece case here. It's gonna offer that max protection, which we all want, because if you have a ooh-wee situation like I did and not have this case on, man, all types of dents and bangs, camera all busted up. Highly recommend you guys invest into a case for your iPhone 17 or any iPhone of that matter. So we're going around the grooves here. As you guys see, I'm just working around the grooves, and they both have these open charge ports as well too, so you can listen to your music, or if you're watching videos, anything of that nature, you don't have that as an issue. All right, so I want to show you guys again here what I mean by it pulling on the actual frame here. As you guys see, it is a little bulge right there. I don't know if you guys can see that in the camera. It's a little bulge right here at the bottom. That just comes from me actually pulling this charge port cover out multiple times. So you see it lifts up on the frame here, and you keep doing this multiple times over the years, it's going to eventually wear out this frame here. It's not going to sit as flush as it is sitting right now. So again, keep that in mind. Here's what the OtterBox Defender Pro series look like on the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Clean look. I do got the camera bump lens guard on the back if you guys want to invest into that. Highly recommend. Links will be down below in the description. It saved me from shipping my phone out to Apple for sure. All right. Can't feel my hands and I'm bleeding. What type of shit is that? All right, next we're gonna install the iPhone 17 Pro Max into the XT case. The easiest way to install this one is starting from the bottom where the charge port at, and then just working your way around inside the rubber grooves. All right, here you guys go, man. The XT on the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Very clean design. I really do like that clear backing. Really showcase the color of the phone. Highly recommend, man. Highly recommend. Again, you do lose a little bit of the grip texture, if you was to go with a solid back end, but I rather have the phone showcasing this natural beauty. You know what I'm saying? We love the aesthetics of the 17 Pro Max. So that's just me. You know what I'm saying? To each his own for anyone who decides to go any other route. And again, you got that charge port here at the bottom. It opens it up from a downward motion instead of the upward motion as you've seen on the OtterBox Pro series. So I prefer this one way more than the other one. It's just a lot easier to access it than trying to pull downward, or I mean upward, and putting the port in. It's just a lot easier to access the port from this particular version of the OtterBox. But anyways, man, you guys get in the comments, let me know your thoughts and opinions below. Which case do you prefer? If you don't really care too much about the, you know, having all the extra grip in the back like this one right here provides on the Pro series, again, they may have the extra grip if you do go with the solid colors in the back instead of the clear version. But I recommend this one if you want a little bit more protection from the OtterBox. Then of course the Defender Pro series will probably be your best solution, but honestly I don't think you can go wrong with either. They both offer extremely high protective support for your phone, so you don't have to worry about any damages or things of that nature. Now you got the 3-piece with the Defender Pro series, and you got the 2-piece with the XT. I recommend the 2-piece. It's a lot easier, and if you want to ever switch out cases and stuff like that, it's not a headache to change out. Whereas you're going with the 3-piece, you got to unclip them clamps. They're super tedious to unclip, and you don't want to worry about, you don't want to crack or break one of the clamps, because if you do that, then you kind of like almost destroy the purpose of securing the case itself, because then you're just relying on just the rubber. Anyways, you guys get in the comments, let me know your thoughts and opinions below about the OtterBox Defender lineup. Are there any other cases you guys want me to check out? Please feel free to drop those down below in the comments, and I'll be sure to check them out. As always, appreciate the love, support. Until next time, catch y'all next video. Peace. Go copy you the XT, man. You can't go wrong with the XT. Go get the XT, man. Stop wasting time. Go get the XT.